Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today we're going to talk about your next win in this life. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the Ace of Wands, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, your next victory. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. We're going to take a look at your oracle cards later. So darling, this reading is about vindication or vengeance when it comes to romance. Okay, something dramatic, but something very validating, actually. So in your past, there was someone, probably immature, probably younger than you, who offered you love, but they were very half-hearted about it. In this deck, the Page of Cups is someone who gives you an offer of love, a message of love, but they can't stand by it. I mean, look at her. It's like she's not sure, right? There's no certainty in her face, in her gesture, right? So this is someone who kind of promised you beauty, the world, but they weren't able to give it to you because in the end, they didn't want to, right? And this is paired with the Knight of Swords, who is the most mercurial, fickle-minded of all of the knights, right? Someone very impulsive. They're always fast. They always act fast on whatever they want, and then they're going to change their mind, right? You never know with this person. This is also the card of Gemini, so for some of you, this could be relevant. But either way, there's this fickle-minded, immature, half-hearted offer in love that was given to you, and darling, it really hurt you. The Ten of Swords. This is the card of huge pain, right? This is a painful breakup, an agonizing heartbreak. This is how they left you, right? They left you in so much pain. This ordeal, this suffering is something that just really crushed you. But this is your next victory, darling. The sun will shine again on this connection. Now, it's up to you whether you will accept this person back in your life. That is not the victory. Reconciliation is not the victory here. The victory is knowing that this person who hurt you like this person who crushed you, who broke you, who told you that you're worthless, that you're not deserving, you realizing that this person actually cares about you, knowing that this person realized how much you mean to them in the end. That is the victory here. That is why I said it's all about validation, vindication, and vengeance. Because I'm hearing that a lot of you will reject them, okay? A lot of you are going to say, kind of hurtful words to this person. Or just at least being very brutally frank with them, right? About how they hurt you and how you have, you want nothing to do with them this time around. But darling, look at the turn. This is how it's going to happen. This used to be them, right? The Page of Cups, someone who's very half-hearted about you. I mean, look at the bodily gesture. They don't care, right? They're not sure. They're confused. And then this is who they're going to be like very soon. The Page of Wands, someone who's very passionate. Wands are all about passion. And look at her gesture. This person, man or woman, is now looking straight at you, right? With this fire in their hand, ready to be offered to you. Do you see the change? This change of heart is something that will occur in this person, this probable Gemini, air energy, fickle, mercurial person who hurt you before, right? So there's this change that's going to happen within them. They're going to realize how much they admire you and adore you and desire you. Right? So the victory is not really the reconciliation or even the realization. It's your vindication. It's your validation that all this time you weren't worthless. All this time you were desirable, you were lovable, and you did not deserve to be hurt like this. Right? So this is all about setting wrongs right when it comes to emotions, when it comes to romance. And that is why your final outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of emotional stability. in this reading, since it's a love reading, sometimes it's all about material, financial stability, but since this is all about romance, then this is mental, emotional stability, being at peace with your past, darling, healing yourself, right? Healing yourself of this heartbreak, of this sorrow. So, darling, this is your next victory. It's something very internal. It has to do with your heart. It has to do with this relationship, someone who really hurt you and crushed you, them coming to you, hearing from them and knowing, them just admitting that you were worth it all along. The vindication, the validation that you're going to get from it, and for some of you, the vengeance that you're going to bestow upon them because of it. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Rejuvenating rain, clearing the past and healing the present again, right? This is all about surviving that past. It's all about this sun shining, right? From all this pain, clearing it. And like I said, healing, right? More importantly, this is all about healing the pain that you endured. What else do we have? Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. I love it. The universe has no advice on whether you should take back this person or reject them. It's up to you. Whatever you feel is right. It's time to exercise your free will and follow your heart, right? Because the universe is there to support you, to lead the way. Whatever it is you want to do, they are going to be there for you. They're going to back you up. I love it. Your last card is protected by angels. You're cherished by angels. Exactly. This is just confirming this card that whatever you do, you're safe, right? The universe, the divine will back you up. You're going to be happy. This victory is all about validation, right? Knowing that you really are worth it. Knowing that this person was the one who was lacking in the relationship. It wasn't you, right? From the start, they were half-hearted, and it's their loss. It's their mistake. You're worth it. You're beautiful. You're amazing. It was never your fault. This is your next victory, darling. It's something very internal. It's something wonderful, and it's something healing. I love it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Ace of Cups, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, your next victory, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, darling. This reading is all about finances. Your next victory is going to be something material. You are going to get a windfall, a beautiful, wonderful blessing. I love it. So right now, darling, things are fine, but could be better. The Two of Pentacles, this is the card of a balancing act. So here you are trying to save money, trying not to overspend, always looking at your assets versus your expenses, just trying to get by. Still luckier than most because you still have either these savings or this, this very stable source of income, but still it's not really enough for everything that you need, especially for the little luxuries that you desire. So it's, trying to get by, right? Having enough, but wanting more than enough, of course, right? So this is the card of okay, could be better when it comes to finances. And that is why here you are trying to manifest more. The Seven of Pentacles, this is you looking at your future earnings, imagining, thinking of the financial future that you can have. For others of you, you're doing this manifestation through prayer, through meditation, others through the law of attraction, even spell casting, right? Whatever it is, you are trying your best to attract this energy. You are doing your best to visualize this beautiful future of abundance, of prosperity for you. And darling, it is coming. In the middle of your spread very strongly is the Ten of Cups. This card should not be downplayed. It should not be belittled. This is the card of fairy tale endings. Right? This is something that's really big and wonderful. This is a guarantee, a vow, a pledge, a promise that a blessing of the financial kind is coming towards you. This is the rainbow after the rain. Look at them looking up. So something from the divine, something from the universe. This isn't small. This is, dream big, darling. This is winning the lottery. This is getting an unexpected inheritance. This is getting a bonus, something that you never expected you'd get, right? This is getting this blessing, this gift from a distant aunt, a family member that you didn't even know of, right? This is something amazing, a blessing, a miracle of the financial sort that will be given to you. Here you are right now, standing there, very sober, right? Very serious, because you're trying to do this balancing act. But here you are now, dancing, rejoicing, raising your hands up in the sky, because this is just going to be a very big, major financial blessing. Darling, this is like your capital. Right? Because here we have the Eight of Cups. This is you moving on to something new, to something else. So this is like leaving your job to start a business, or leaving your country to migrate someplace else. This is an upgrade. This is going someplace better when it comes to your stability, when it comes to your environment, when it comes to your finances. So darling, this is going to be your capital. This windfall will allow you to begin anew. And your final outcome is the Page of Pentacles, confirming this, darling. You will be able to start something. The Page, this is something fresh, something new, right? Beginning at, kind of a new business, a new venture, right? A new project, whatever it is, it will give you stability. Pentacles are all about material stability. So darling, this is leaving your job for a new business, a new project, a new country even, right? This is going someplace better. This next victory is something amazing, darling, something fascinating and fabulous and wonderful that is going to give you that capital, that thing that you need so that you can finally leave and go where you really want to be. Look at your face, right? Very passionate, very happy about this new horizon, this new path, this new journey that this blessing will allow you to go on. I love it, darling. Finances, happy ending when it comes to your material reality. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So darling, this will clear away your debts, right? It's that big, this blessing that you're going to get. It will help you pay for your debts, for your loans, right? Any rent that you haven't paid these past few months, any bills, whatever it is, darling, this will clear away all of that. Look at you just basking in this blessing, right? Allowing this to clear, clean, cleanse your past. This is amazing. Wow. Your next card is Ascending the Mountain. Keep going forward. So darling, this is an advice. We heard about this wonderful thing. So some of you are probably thinking, well, since I'm going to get this amazing windfall, maybe I can quit my job now. No, right? This is your advice from the divine, from the universe, that as of now, you are to keep moving forward on whatever path that you're on, because when it's ready, this 10 of Cups energy will come towards you, but you cannot attract it if you're kind of acting as if you don't have to do anything anymore. As of now, you still have to rely on your own strength. You have to keep climbing up, keep ascending that mountain, keep going forward, and your 10 of Cups energy will meet you when it's ready. Okay, in divine timing, you will unite with this blessing. Your last card is Reaching Your Destination. I love it. Keep moving forward because you will reach your destination, right? Your light is shining brightly. The 10 of Cups, like I said, this is a card of fairy tale endings, and here you have a fairy tale castle. So darling, you're really getting there. Your goal, your destination, something that you've been wishing for, praying for, trying to manifest, trying to attract, this miracle is something that you will get to very soon, darling. This is such a wonderful reading. So darling, hang in there. In the middle of your spread, keep moving forward. Ascend that mountain. Keep doing this manifestation thing that you're doing because it's working, right? In the middle of your spread, I mean, come on. Fairy tale ending, windfall, blessing, something major that will allow you to begin anew and go where you're really passionate about, right? Do this business or go to this country, live in this place, in that apartment, in that house, whatever it is, this project, this job, this residence, you will be able to reach that destination. But for now, just keep moving forward. And know that with every passing day, this blessing is getting closer. Wow. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Ace of Swords, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, your next victory. We have the Ace of Swords, like the card that you picked. Synchronicity. I love it. The Fool. The Lovers in the middle of your spread, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. We'll take a look at your oracle cards later. So darling, wow. This isn't just any love reading. This is the love reading. This is about the one true love. This is about your soulmate, your life partner. I mean, gosh. This is amazing. Your next victory is going to be when it comes to romance, your destined love, your fated connection. Gosh, I mean, all of these cards, 3 major arcana in a little 5-card spread. Wow. Okay, so let's dive in, darling. The Ace of Swords. First of all, aces are all about beginnings. Swords are all about clarity, right? So this is about a clear new beginning when it comes to romance, right? Something that's very new, so not an ex, right? Someone entirely new, but also, darling, I'm hearing that in the past, you've been anything but lucky when it comes to love, right? There's abuse here. Look at all the blood, right? It's probably verbal abuse because swords are all about words, right? But also, this is just a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, because this card in this deck, it's about having suicidal thoughts, right? So this is about going through some really painful heartbreak, some really difficult romantic relationships, but no more, right? This card is saying that no, not anymore. Let's leave all of that in the past because a new beginning, an ace, is coming. Something clear, something that's undeniable, and something that's amazing. And this is echoed by the next card, the Fool. If this is a minor arcana new beginning, this is the ultimate major arcana new beginning, the Fool, number 0, the first card in the deck. Darling, when it comes to love, this is just a complete new beginning. So someone new and the kind of relationship that you've never had before, right? No one will have treated you this way before, this amazingly, this beautifully. And oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Do you see her face? This is how it's going to be like for you, darling, when you finally meet this person. It sounds cliche and cheesy, but you know how in movies, right, the scene where they meet each other for the first time, it's going to be like that for you. It's like the world will be in slow motion or in black and white, and only this person is in color, right? Everything, time is going to stop, and your entire focus will be the face and the body and the wondrous beauty of this person. That is how this meeting is going to come down for the two of you, darling. This is you meeting your lover, your soulmate, your true other half, your life partner for the first time, and you're just gonna look like this, shocked and amazed, right? This is epic, darling. Wow, this is the stuff that poets write about. This is the kind of meeting that you will have with your soulmate. So in the middle of your spread, the ultimate soulmate card, the Lovers, right? This isn't just any lover. This isn't just, someone that you meet in high school or someone that you have a fling with in the summer. No, this is the one. And if you look at this card, it's asking you, the divine, the universe is asking you to keep visualizing, right, this connection so that it will come to you sooner than you expect, right? This is you, visualizing it, imagining it, right? Really looking at this thing, fully forming it in your head, in your mind, so that you will attract it and manifest it sooner in your life. I love it. And darling, your clue as to who this person could be, we have two. They're very similar. First, let's talk about zodiac signs. The Knight of Pentacles is the card of Virgo, earth energy, and the Emperor is the card of Aries, fire energy. But they are very similar because the Knight of Pentacles in the minor arcana is the most stable and trustworthy and reliable of all of the knights. And in the minor arcana, this is the equivalent in the major, okay? The Emperor, he is the most stable figure, okay? So he is younger, he is older when it comes to energy, but they're the same. Someone that you can trust, someone that you can rely on, someone who never backs down on their promises, someone who's not fickle-minded, okay? Someone who replies to you on time, someone who calls you when they say they're going to call you, right? Someone who always arrives at family events and things like that, right? Someone who always shows up with a gift on your anniversary, on your birthday, someone who never forgets important dates, someone who's just really stable emotionally and materially as well. So this is your clue, darling, as to who your soulmate is going to be. And I love it because here we have, like I said, the ultimate soulmate card, and here you have the divine masculine, right? So this really is a union of hearts, of souls. This is just going to be so amazing. Wow, I mean, just breathtaking. Darling, all of these cards are positive and they're all just unequivocally talking about one thing: this union with your one true love, with your soulmate. And look, this person, man or woman, they're going to be very protective of you, right? This is someone who's not going to let anyone talk negatively about you, treat you in any bad way, right? This is someone who will always defend you, someone who will always stand up for you, just the person that you deserve. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have, again, Voyage of the Heart. Undeniably, right? Unquestionably, this card, this reading, this entire reading is all about romance. Love flows through you and to you. Love is coming, darling. It's on its way to you, and you're about to get on this beautiful soulmate journey. We also have View from Above. Get the big picture. Again, this is an echo of this, trying to visualize, right? Trying to see it, to get the big picture, to really picture it in your mind so that it will come to you sooner than ever. It's going to be so amazing, darling. Wow, I mean, look at them, the synchronicity. The advice from both cards in the middle, they match. Gosh, it's just all so clear. Your last card is Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. This is your final outcome, darling. Life is just going to be beautiful. I mean, of course, no one's life is perfect. Even if you're rich and famous, a billionaire, right? Still, there's going to be little problems here and there, but it sounds cliche. However, it's true. Love is all you need. So when you have love, even the difficult things seem easy, right? So this is how it's going to be for you. Like everything is wondrous. Like everything is magical. After you unite with this person, it's just going to be perfect, darling. You will feel like you're always above, on top, right? You will always feel like you're floating in the air and just enjoying the beauty of your life. So this is all about love. This is all about romance, and darling, it's your next victory. True love is coming for you soon. So whatever this energy is of abuse, of suffering, of pain with an ex, forget about it. Forget about any ex, because this is someone entirely new, the Fool, right? Your soulmate, darling, is on their way to you. So keep manifesting. Keep picturing them, keep visualizing this connection that you want so that it comes sooner than expected. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I did. I'm so excited for you. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Ace of Coins, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, your next victory. We have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. Darling, this is all about your identity, who you truly are, your sexuality, your political beliefs, your religious path. Your next victory is about admitting to yourself, realizing who you really are, and just coming out of the closet, whatever this closet is that you're hiding inside of, right? This is about embracing your true self, darling. No longer will you need to hide very soon, right? At the beginning of your spread, here you are, very burdened, the 10 of Wands, the card of burdens, afraid of being burned at the stake for whatever it is, your sexuality, like I said, your political beliefs, your religion, right? Maybe you have very unpopular opinions that you think your community will punish you for, right? Maybe the spiritual path that you want is something that's different from your families. Maybe you want to vote from, when it comes to elections, maybe there's someone that you want to vote for that your family and your friends do not approve of, right? Whatever it is, it's just something that's really to do with your principles, your morals, your values as a person, and again, your identity, right? You are afraid of being punished, of being persecuted for who you truly are, for what you really believe in. That is why this is followed by the 8 of Swords, darling, the card of feeling trapped. This is where you're at right now. You feel like your hands are tied, you can't do anything. Right? If you say this, you're going to get punished. If you say that, they're going to criticize you. It's like there's no way out for you right now. You don't know how to express yourself, your true identity, your true principles. You don't know how to be true to you because you're feeling scared, the 10 of Wands, burdened, and you're feeling trapped, imprisoned, the 8 of Swords. But look at the progression. What's next? The 2 of Swords. This is being able to strategize, being able to think, being able to decide. I mean, look at the imagery, darling, from 8 to 2. Here, there are ropes that bind you. There are swords in front of you. But here, you're still blindfolded, yes, but only because you're thinking, you're meditating, you're deciding. You don't want any distractions. No longer are there shackles that bind you, right? There are no more swords blocking your path. Now, you've taken 2 of them as your weapon, as your armor, right? This reminds me of that quote from Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire from Tyrion Lannister, right? Something about admitting who you really are, embracing who you truly are, because it can never be used as a weapon against you, right? The negative words that are, the slurs that you're being called, right? Things that are being given to you as criticism, right? Name calling, whatever it is, let it be your armor. Then it can never be used against you if you accept them as your truth, as who you really are. So this is that energy from being afraid and trapped to finally taking all of that negativity and using them, these swords, as your weapon, as your armor. And that is why this is followed by a very powerful card, the High Priestess. I mean, this is someone at the top, right? This is someone, look at her, the moon is shining on her. This is someone who has mastered her emotions, her subconscious. Look at the determination on her face. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is you coming into your power, accepting, embracing, rejoicing in who you really are, your beliefs, your politics, your principles, your religious path, your sexuality, whatever it is, darling, this is you basking in your own glory. And that is why your final outcome is the Hanged Man. This is the card of seeing things from a different perspective, upside down, right? Before there was fear, there was feeling trapped, right? But not anymore, right? The Hanged Man is not, if you're not aware of it, he's not someone who got hanged. This is someone who put himself in that position so that he can see things from a different perspective, so that he can meditate again. This is an echo, a mirror of this energy of this card, right? So this is you seeing things from a different perspective, darling. This is your victory. From fear to the opposite of that, to bravery, to knowing that you're unique, you're different, and you should be proud of yourself, your beliefs, right? This is about not just, following the bandwagon. This is you standing in your own glory, accepting and preaching your own truths, darling. This is about who you truly are, your higher self, your identity. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Transformation. This is like a summary of everything I just said. A fresh new way of living emerges. Again, right? A new way of looking at things, a new way of evaluating your worth, looking at your life, right? This transforming this fear, this feeling trapped into freedom, into power, right? Into glory, into who you truly are, who you're meant to be. Your next card is embracing enthusiasm. Again, I've been using that word for since the beginning of this reading. Embracing who you truly are, embracing your principles, your values, your morals, your politics, your religious beliefs, your sexuality, right? Shouting out to the heavens with happiness. Look at the joy on your face. This is you, again, that Tyrion Lannister quote, looking at the negative things that are being said to you and transforming them into something beautiful, right? Knowing that they're not actually negative, there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing bad about who you are. It's all about being beautiful and being honest with yourself, right? The true life that you want to live. So in the middle of your spread, this is about embracing your strength, embracing your own truths. Your last card is Rainbow Blessings. I love it. Blessings are showering your life. So darling, it's not just you. Wow, this card is amazing. It's not just you who will experience this transformation. It's also the people around you, your family, your friends, your community, your colleagues, your classmates. They too will see things from your perspective, from your point of view. So this is not just you accepting yourself, but other people accepting you for who you truly are. I love it. This is amazing, darling. This is freedom, right? The freedom to be you. This is your next victory. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.